earlier that morning. You two ready? It's about time we get started.
Bee already has started construction on her resort facilities? That witch hasn't even won Artizane yet.
Untitled has earned the right to be confident in their victory. This will only make her defeat more satisfying.
Wait, she didn't send people to my swamp, did she? You all take care of things here. I'm going to check.
Up we go. Come, child.
Put me down, and I'm not a child.
Onward, comrades. Let us go ruin the queen. So it is time for our second team. We have a choice of Hawk, whose ability is a spin attack. You can use it in air to sort of act like a double jump, a little bit. We have Vivian, whose ability is a roll. It lets her go under small spaces. And Jita, whose ability is a charge. We'll be cycling through the characters throughout these stages a little bit more than we did for the Cake team. But we're going to start with Vivian here. And also, once you select your character, just like with before, we'll have some dialogue scenes.
You already got to mess up some bankers, I hear.
Yeah, some of these goons tried to kidnap one of my friends. I'm pretty nervous leaving her behind, but I'm sure she'll be okay.
Gross. What, you have a crush or something?
Maybe. Or, you know, he was kind of oblivious last time. You all will see what I mean. If you play Curse Crackers, you can already put 2 and 2 together.
You know, I have no idea who you are. Why are you here?
I, Jita, am a warrior who will defend the pride of Grevenfell against the outside forces that afflict us. Fear not, Vivian the Imp, for I am with you.
You look a lot more imposing when you aren't talking.
That is because I am well trained in poses and have reached the peak of my physical form. Vivian the Imp, it is an honor to fight by your side.
Please, just call me Vivian.
Tell me, Vivian, are you fearful of this bramble we are told may come for us?
Nah, they're supposed to sick her on Bonnie. And if she shows up here, I'll just bail. Not my problem.
Ha, you make jokes. I think we will get along quite well.
Jokes?
Yeah, Vivian will 100% just peace out if Bramble shows up. Come, comrade! Together we will take the fight to the fiends of Bee the Queen to save all who have been taken. I don't think I've ever seen anyone this amped for a fight. How could I not? We not only fight, but fight for justice. Let battle be met and justice served. Ready to go?
Yeah, what were we waiting for? Some emotional send-off? Let's go!
I was kinda hoping to see someone before we left.
Nope, don't care. Please stop.
Okay, Vivian, we can just be business. Ready to take it to him, Jita? Ha! I did not sleep last night. The excitement was too great. Come, we will destroy all who stand before us and free both friend and stranger. Do you think we will get to fight this Bramble? You know, I hope not. The lore is a little rough and tumble, but we don't have a lot of people I'd call evil. From what I hear of Bramble, she's the latter. All the better. Our victory against her will be righteous. As you see down there, we have deed number 1. Unfortunately, we're not going to be able to get it yet. I'll show you in a second how you get that, but first let's start the stage. Because deed 2, something we need Vivian for. As I said, her ability lets us go through small spaces. It also, very fast. The more you move forward, and if you have any previous momentum, the faster and farther she will go. Vivian can be very difficult to control. But she also gets us our first robes. And you know, I said I was going to show how to get that first deed. So just so that you're aware, it's right above us right here. There's a few ways you can get it. You can't get it with the Heart Team, unfortunately. But you can come back to stages later with other characters. So as Resolve, you can't get up there normally. You're going to have to super jump. There's another character later that can get up there more easily, but again, super jump, and you get the deed. Now let's get back to it. And get our next deed. Also, don't forget, when you bounce, you can jump again after.
Welcome, welcome, one and all, to the glorious circus of me, Be the Queen. Here you will find some of the greatest entertainment facilities in the resort. Lovingly crafted and built with the history and cultural relevance of the region. We may not be from Brevenfell ourselves, but rest assured, we have treated its people, history, and sovereignty with the respect it was due. So please, cut loose and enjoy the facilities of the finest resort in Ladamra.
Yeah, so Bee's put robot versions of herself throughout the island. Unfortunately, you can't destroy her and interrupt her like you can the TVs, but you can still pick up her head. Now, back through the carnival. And if it wasn't obvious, well, if you played Curse Crackers, it would be obvious, or it would be pretty clear. This is the first world that you played Curse Crackers in, the carnival. Yeah, the Hurt Team gets to go through pretty much all the stages that Bellwit did. But we also have to save people. That is our goal. Just hit the cage twice, you free them, and you get a heart for it. Also, if this looks suspicious, well, it should. It has our cursed object behind it. You don't need to be Vivian to get this. You can get it with other people. Willow, you're supposed to stay at the Hearth Inn. You're the only one who can keep an eye on it now.
I just had to come and see you off. The RA came for me, and you saved me, Hawk. This is dangerous, so I was just worried. I want to just tell you first that... Ah!
Hey, you stop right there and put her down! Hurry, come on, she has Willow!
This is why you don't date! Someone just gets kidnapped, you idiot!
Yeah, unfortunately it seems, we gotta save Willow. Also, that Sparkle, that's a deed. Normally you would need to get it with another character, but, similar to Resolve, Hawk has the super jump ability. So again, just hit both at the same time, and you go up there. And it might be hard to see, but there is a book up there. Similar with the first deed, we'll have to get it with Resolve. As I said, similar with that first deed, you can get up here with Resolve, but if you want to with Resolve, you're going to need to super jump. There will, again, be another character that will make this a little bit easier without super jumping. But we have super jump. Again, it's what I was calling the forbidden technique or the war crimes technique. You just press jump and special at the same time. And we have our next person to save right here. Let's go save them first. You can use Hawk's ability or, chuck this marble at them to be a little bit safer. And ignore the fact they just sort of disappear. We also have a new gimmick that I really like. Just press the pickup button and you can ride in this wheel. You just plow through enemies. You plow through enemies with it. It's viscerally appealing. It's slow to start up though. But if you time things well, you can get yourself a very good combo. Now, let's get that deed before we go too far. And also, our minigame! Why can't I just hit 3 shots? If only I had an example of true athletic prowess. Yeah, so... you have to get 3 shots with this. Unfortunately, it is very easy to die as you do this. I'm not sure how to easily... well, that's how you do it without dying. You kind of need to be very quick about when you use your ability because, well... Just throwing it doesn't get anywhere close. Whoa, you should go pro. I mean, if you could do something as goofy as go pro throwing balls into baskets. Yeah. Anyway, let's keep using Hawk and get the next D. And also, well, before we get our thoughts, yeah, again, this is a resolve for another character, or Hawk can get this one with the super jump. That clown doesn't feel right. All my time being a bouncer, I'm used to criminals and problems. Not as good as Bonnie, but I've got a pretty good handle on the Hearthen gift. I couldn't hear even the slightest emotion from them. It's like listening to a tree. Doesn't matter what that clown is. I'll save you, Willow! I swear, if they did anything to my swamp. Just last year, that gardener and their flowers. Now this? This is why you just shouldn't leave home. Someone always does something stupid. My year of training will bear fruit as my strength joins to undermine the title. Haha, truly, is this not the best of cases? This could only be better were I able to face that card-throwing trickster. And right after we're done with our thoughts, a nice, quick, simple D. Also, one thing to be aware with Jita's ability, while Vivian, when she uses her roll, she'll bounce on balloons. Yeah, Jita just runs right through them. But let's save them! There are 3 people that we have to save in each of the Heart Team stages, so do make sure you do that, and be careful of... They're not gumball machines, but they're basically the gumball machine characters. Thus, they are the bane of my existence. This is your morning news update brought to you by the one and only Donna Prima. Today is the big day. This year's Artizane, hosted by Grevenfell, promises to be quite a blast. As many know and expect, Be the Queen is here and ready to show what she and her people have. Rumor has it she is planning to use this chance to purchase and uplift the struggling island of Holor. Ever the spirit of kindness and charity. For more updates and the latest news, and of course, Be the Queen's unquestionable victory, stay tuned. So yeah, we'll still get Donna's, we'll get updates from Donna, but, similar to the TVs with B, you can break them. Also, do make use of, the fact that you can jump after those bouncy blocks. It will help. And we have our boss battle against the clown that stole Willow. Wherever you stand when the clown does that throw is about where the that jack thing will fall. For example, if I'm up here, it'll fall there and the apple will come on the other side. It's a first boss, you just have to hit him with 3 apples. You can hit them with other things to make it go a little faster though. And at the end of each stage, hey, we gotta talk to both the people who we rescue and our teammates. Is this truly all the might of title could muster? Perhaps we are far stronger than we thought. Don't let it get to your head too fast. We are just getting started. We need to keep an eye out for Bramble as well. Ha! I look forward to a true test of my might. Jita just wants a good fight. This bee has quite the ego to claim the island and try turning it into a personal resort. I wish to face her myself and see the source of all this confidence. She's not strong like most title. She's strong because of her influence, remember? We're fighting her kingdom and all its subjects, not just her. Alone, she'd be easy. Yeah, money and power. Thank you for the help. I am ashamed we were caught so off guard. Just because we serve Sigrid, we can't do anything? This isn't right. I wasn't allowed to protect my own family. All for what? Rules? What point are rules if they don't protect anyone? You did well to stay strong, child. Yes, I'm giving both Trenton and Cheetah basically the same intonation.
I did?
Of course. You will surely be a great warrior one day.
But I want to be an artist.
Ugh.
Cheetah just wants people to fight with.
Thank you all for helping us. It's ridiculous that the Titled and their goons are untouchable without orders. Have you seen my son? My daughter? They took my children. My poor husband wasn't allowed to defend his own family. Please, find our children. That we shall. Also pet Sparky. Always pet Sparky.
I get that most Titled are self-absorbed, but this bee is something else.
Aren't you a Titled?
Well, yeah, but not on purpose. Do you see me taking over areas and claiming them mine?
Aren't you always claiming the swamp is yours?
Oh no.
It's begun, Vivian. It's begun. I fail to see how you are a Titled. How does a child stand at the peak of strength?
It's not like I wanted to be a Titled. Ursula was just an idiot. If I knew it would cause such a headache, I would have ignored her rather than knocking her out. Also, not a child!
Now, you will grow up one day. It is nothing to be throwing a fit over, child.
I'll show you a fit.
Yeah, don't forget, Vivian is actually cursed to look like a child. Bye, Lorebright. Thank you for the help. I am ashamed we were caught so off guard. Just because we serve Sigrid, I already read this, he does not change across characters.
Why are you so short? I'm the same height as you, brat.
But you said you aren't a kid.
Yeah, it's called a curse. As in, I'm stuck like this. Eternal youth is overrated.
Yeah? Well, aren't you a darling little thing?
Darling? I'm Vivian the Imp. You know, as in the Titled.
Aw, how precious. Still young enough to play pretend.
Got any snacks?
Vivian you will abuse the fact she looks like a child when it suits her benefit. I had my doubts, even when Bonnie vouched for you. Nice work, kid.
I'm not a kid.
Oh, right. Sorry, forgot.
One of these days, I'll crack the curse making me a child. Then you'll all be sorry.
We shall see, Vivian. Where is your woman? She isn't my woman. Oh, but I can see in your heart you wish it so. Come, let us rescue your beloved. Hawk, you're in denial. Trent always says the same thing. Hey, Harkin, you see where they took my little brother? Falcon tried to protect us. He fought to protect the girls. He just can't keep his fists down. Don't worry, Harkin. He'll be fine. Falcon's tough. Thank you all for helping us. It is ridiculous that the Titled and their goons are untouchable without orders. Have you seen my son, my daughter? They took my children. Apparently, some of them will say the same things regardless of what character, and sometimes we'll have something different, so I'm going to have to check through all of them. Trenton, then, do you say something different actually for Hawk? Nope, you say the same thing. All right.